And welcome back, guys. So, today's episode is right here. It's a tiny little thing here. Now, I'm pretty sure I remember telling you that we're going to build a monument. Okay? Every town needs something like the focus, and a lot of the villages use the well, I guess, as their focus. What we're going to do is we're actually going to place a monument. I want it roughly centered because we have this that arcs around, which serves as an entrance to this house, but also arcs around the actual monument. So the monument needs to be centered in there. Okay, so maybe there is a better bet? Yeah. That looks like about the center, right? Yeah. Okay, so the monument is literally going to be one of our monoliths. Monolith. You probably remember them. I've also called them the obelisks. Uh, essentially, I forgot crafting bench. This is why I'm going back. Essentially, let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the little tiny 3x3 stone brick with some sort of colored clay core to a tower that just goes straight up, and it looks really nice, and I'm going to go with it. Now, I'm probably going to die because I'm going to go up and then drop a lot, so I'm going to place some stuff here. Whoops. And then throw some junk into it. Now, I slept over there conveniently. So the way this works, okay, first thing we do is we take some of these stone bricks and we place our little 3x3 slab center posting. So that's the way it's going to sit. It's a little tight here, but that's okay. Because I'd rather it be tight at the front of the thing than tight at the back. Because I want to make sure that they can walk around it. Once again, villagers aren't particularly smart and they'll get caught in a lot. Then what we do is, this is already 1, so we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is how tall it is. It is now officially the tallest structure, because I think it's even taller than that one. And down. Okay? So it's big, and tall, and angry. Now technically the top one will probably end up coming off, because we'll put a light source up there maybe, so nothing can spawn. And now, we need these. So what we do is we need some slabs as well, and we need some blocks, and we need some stairs. Perfect. Whoops. There. Nope. Stop misbehaving and go where I ask you to go. There we go. So what we need to do is build a pattern that goes up. Now, normally I would do the corners like this, and then I would do some sort of slab effect like that. Maybe even pop out this one so we can put a stair in to make it look a little bit better. And that works perfectly fine. Do I have any dirt or anything? I did bring dirt for scaffolding. I'm not going to need the sword, so let's go with that. Okay, now I'm only going to do one side on camera because I think that's all I'm probably going to be able to get. And I do like the idea of doing this. So we're probably going to continue to do something similar to this. Like maybe we'll put one there. We'll continue it up there, and that's how far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to work in odd numbers. Okay, so instead of it going to 5, no, I guess 5 is right because that gives us about a third of the way up. Okay, in straight solid bulkiness. So we'll go like this, and that gives us that kind of appearance. Not terrible. Not great. Kind of bland now that I look at it. So let's pop this one out, and we'll take this one out. And you know what? We'll even take that one out. And what we'll do is we'll do a basic repeating pattern. We come down, and then we'll have a slab and a slab. And that gives us a basic pattern. Yeah, that one's a little bit better. Let's go with that. I mean, heck, we could even technically, if we wanted to, really mess with people and throw in like an arc. Oh no, that's not going to work because it's going to cover too much. But we could do that if we had a little bit more room. We could put sideways stairs and then a block and then sideways stairs below it, and that would work really nice. But now that we have a quarter of the way up or a third of the way up, I want to give a break, like a definitive break. There's no stone touching itself. Apparently you can't go sideways on those. There we go. So it's just a solid break. From down here you're not going to see it very well, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be. The monolith isn't really designed to be good looking from the base of it. It's designed to look good from like over there as you're walking around and you see it from over there. So it shows you the center point. So that's one solid break, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do another solid break. Can I get into the center maybe? There we go. And then this is the next block. So what we're going to do here, I believe we should probably leave it as like a missing piece. There we go. And then we can throw back into solid. Then we can go 1, 2. That gives us 3 up. That's the top, which has to get this type of a treatment, just so that when we eventually replace the top one with a jack-o'-lantern, you can't see it, which is very important. Terrible timing for its sun to set. There's no lights in here, so I don't want things to spawn while I'm working. Ooh, that's close. So we're gonna go and sleep in like this bed, I guess. Just because there's no light source in here right now, and I'd rather not have horrible creatures spawn and ruin everything and a creeper blow up. Most of it's creepers. Like, I don't really care about everything else. They're manageable. It's the creepers I don't want. Decided to finally eat the fish that we caught a long time ago. It seemed to make sense to me. Anyways, back to building. So, go all the way back up. There we go. So this is the very top. We don't need to be that high up, I don't think. There we go. I like being able to reach. Okay, so I know that normally I would love to have another break. So maybe we can go like this, and we'll put another break right here. Just a single layer, just to mess with people. So this is 3. Maybe if we went like this as well. Just a nice chunkier break. It can give like a ring and then the top. And then we could do something similar to that. Let's go down and take a look at it and see whether or not it looks decent from a distance. Now, unfortunately, our greatest distance we can go is right here. And I do realize that at all the points around here, like these 3 here, have to be changed because you can technically jump up. I'm thinking of doing like a big arc sweep, like have it, I'll show it to you because I had the blocks on me as well. Do like this, and then have it come across like that as well, just so that you can see out of it and still the same height, but it's, you know, you can't get into it. Okay, so that doesn't look terrible. Chunky, a break. That is a little bit of a big break, with it being a full block, whereas everything else isn't. So maybe we'll put half slabs down there, just to break that up a bit. And that looks fine. It's a decent pattern. It's unique to this actual village, and that's what we're going for. So let's put one here, and then we can put that, and that should fix that weirdness. Right, so we'll go back here, we'll take a look. Yeah, that fixed it. That makes it look a little bit more natural to it, more evened out. So all we now have to do is repeat this pattern on all other 3 sides, and it'll be done. Now, I feel like I should probably do something around it too, just to make it so it's not just sitting on grass. And I think what I might do there is I might actually use these stone slabs. Can I get a full stack? I can't, but that's fine. 60 is good enough. I only have 2 of those. I was kind of hoping maybe to get 4 of those at like the 4 cardinal directions. Now what we can do, I think, is we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just on these little corners and make them into like anchor points. Here's the question. Do we want them in the ground? Or do we want them up one? To give the anchor points. You know what? I kind of like the up one better. In which case we don't need this many of them. We can put the dirt back down. Just for good measure. I actually like the anchor point better. That makes more sense. Like the raised ones. It gives the landscape a little bit more elevation change, which is always good. Because flat builds are always the worst possible builds you can do. Alright, so we do this like as a little anchor point, and then what we can do is we can put clay here, and then you're gonna put clay there, but then that just makes it a ring around it. Maybe we'll sink this one and put clay at the corners. We'd have to trim this one out and get rid of that. Put dirt back there. And this one we get replaced with clay. We'll see how that looks, with the corners being the same red clay. Pop that one out. Pop that one out. Red clay, red clay. They kind of look weird just sitting there like that. So let's take these ones as well. And let's throw in like that. That's actually not bad. It's a little bit bigger than I was hoping it to be, but it's actually pretty nice. Gives it a foundation to it. Like, this is the monolith, and, you know, don't be idiots. I might even peek the top just to really mess with people. Although I love the straight, flat appearance. Believe it or not, this monolith was actually inspired originally by a build I saw in a calendar. That's right, Minecraft calendar. I usually get one like every year for Christmas, and there was a build. The one I got was a building one year, and it had a build that had a bunch of like it was like a Mayan pyramid or something like that, and it just had a bunch of these towers, just straight. Not these ones, not as decorative or anything, just straight monolithic towers on the top with like centers cut out of them, and I was like, I like that. And I decided, you know what, let's build them as like marker monoliths. So, that being said, that looks good as a base. I'll need to get more clay. I think I have more clay over here, don't I? I know I exhausted my supply in the actual base, but I think I actually have more over here. Close the door. Not there. There. So let's turn that into blocks. Gives me 7, which is not enough to... Oh no, it will be enough to dye it because there's 2 over there. So I'll need 1 red dye. Is it 9? No, it's just because I'm inside. Okay, so I need 6 of them. Oops. So we're going to wait until we have 6. As for the next episode, well, between now and the next episode, I'm going to build the rest of this house and the other house that's over there. I might even plant the wheat just to get it going to see how it looks against these walls. Maybe even put the cap on the wall to make it different. Because the beautiful part about using that cap design is by starting it here and placing it like this, we already have the cap all the way along here. So when we do this, it makes a nice little, like a wall effect. But the greatest thing is, technically, I don't have any left on me, but we can go like so, essentially. We place these here, and then when we remove these, the wall tapers properly, so it doesn't actually interfere with the design of the wall, but it creates like this nice arch, and this will obviously go all the way over to one past, so it'd go over to here. So this one here would actually end up having the high rise, and then this, right? And then this would come over across like so. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We come across like that. So it looks a little funny on this side because of the way and where it ends, but it creates the appropriate height so nothing can jump over it. And the beautiful part is from the other side, I'll be able to see this and I'll know that there's a farm there. But anyways, we've hit time, so I'll continue to work on this off camera, get some other stuff built, and I should have plenty of time. I mean, I have like a week to do it, so yeah, I will. I'll see you when I see you.